Hi guys! Welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new here. My name is Yulisa. I am a notary public, a loan signing agent, a business owner, and I am here to share some tips on how I run my business and how to become a successful notary signing agent. So if you're new here, welcome. In today's video, we're going to do a September reset video. And so in this video, we're just going to clean up, spruce up, rearrange, reorganize. This place is chaos, and we're gonna do that. So let's get right into it. So now that we've cleaned up, we kind of redecorated, we reorganized, just so it's easier for me to see things and use things. So when you take the time every once in a while, especially at the beginning of every month, to reorganize, maybe redecorate, repurpose, and some of the items that you're using into different things for different purposes, it just gives you kind of like a fresh start. It motivates you. When I have a different completely like decor piece or decor area, it just really motivates me and inspires me, and I'm happy to be like in my office area. And so yeah, if you haven't done it, go ahead and try it for this month of September to start off the month in just like this like new space, new mindset. And with that being said, we're going to be talking about our goals for the month of August to see what we met, what we didn't meet, and then we're gonna talk about our September goals. So back over here. Oh, it's actually kind of dirty. I just take it everywhere with me, and I always have it with me. I throw it in my notary bag, and I'm just always using it. I love this particular agenda, and I shared it on my Instagram stories when I bought it last month. It's from Target. I'll leave the link down below. The thing that sold me was the aesthetics from the inside. It could be an agenda, could be beautiful on the outside, but then on the inside, it's just not my vibe. It's just not my aesthetic. And it's weird, but it has like the month, and then before the month, it actually has like a monthly notes, and then on this side it has these like goals for the month, like what do I want this month. I thought this was perfect, because what more than having my goals together in the same planner where I keep my to-do list every single day, every single month, where I see how my agenda is looking. Like, what better than that? This is how the week looks like. So again, with our goals, and this is every single week. This has it every single week. And then on the other side, it just has every single day of the week. One of the things that I realized and I've noticed with my personal goals and my business growth and just my overall growth is how important it is to have these goals set for me every single month, every single week, on a yearly basis, on a 6-month basis, on a long term, on a short term. Like, it's very important. We hear it all the time, like, oh, manifestation, you need to write things down. And honestly, I was one of those people who were like, well, like, what if I write it down? Like, what difference is it gonna make? You have no idea the difference it's made in both my personal and financial and even business growth. It's just been crazy, and it's so amazing when you can go back to see all your goals of the year and how you've met them. But when you write things down, you're writing them onto the universe. You're writing them and you're asking God for these goals that you want to meet. And once you have these goals, these are going to be your motivation, your inspiration every single day when you wake up. So setting goals isn't only just financial or business, but it's also personal goals throughout every single aspect of your life, like even relationship goals. The month of August, I was just in this state of, I don't want to say depression. I mean, you guys know, or I don't know if I talked about this on my YouTube, but I've talked about this throughout my TikTok and my Instagram. If you don't follow me there, you might want to follow me. I add so many links, and I'm way more active in there than on YouTube, just because it's easier and quicker to upload. But anyways, I do suffer with anxiety and depression since I can remember. And so I don't want to say I was depressed, but I want to say I was in this state because August was slow for me. But once I sat down, and we'll get to this, but once I sat down and I like thought about it, I'm like, Yulisa, what's going on? Like, even if you worked a full-time job, you couldn't make this much money. And just because I'm not making as much as I used to at the beginning of the year, like I'm really hurting myself by feeling not enough, by feeling like, what am I doing wrong? Is something wrong with me? What's going on? And so the business is slow throughout because we're not in the refi boom and because of the interest rates being higher than they were. But there's still purchases, there's still houses being sold, there's still houses being refinanced. So I'm going to tell you some of the things that helped me kind of get through this and shift my mindset and my perspective. And I'm going to go in depth in another video because there's so much that I can talk about this. But I'll do another video on that. Some of my August goals, I didn't have many goals because I was like in this state of meh, like no inspiration, no motivation. I don't know if you've realized, but I haven't been on active as much with my content creation on social media because I've just been in this state of like, I have no inspiration. And like, how can I get on here and inspire anyone or help anyone if I can't help myself? And so I just had to like take a step back and like really focus on what was important to me and what I'm doing on a daily basis. And so going to conference this past month was just exactly what I needed. It was just, God's timing is perfect. It was exactly what I needed for me to understand and get my business to the next level. And not only financial wise, but mindset, get my personal growth to the next level. So instead of being so negative to myself, and this is something that Mark talked about all throughout the entire conference, is I need to be grateful for the small little things. I just need to be grateful. I need to be grateful that I woke up this morning, that I had breakfast this morning, that I could meditate and do yoga, that I could grab my Bible and read. I need to be grateful for every single little step of my day in order for my business and myself to be confident and to transmit that. So when you're constantly negative and thinking negative thoughts, this is what you're going to attract to both your life and your business. Just the same way, when you're positive, you're going to attract positive things. So what I really had to do this month was go back to my fundamentals, and Mark talks about this. And to me, my fundamentals, I was like, okay, what was I doing last year? Because a year ago, I was starting this business. A year ago, my business bloomed in September. My business skyrocketed in September and October. So what was I doing? And so I remembered all these little things that I used to do that got lost along the way because you become too busy. I had 8 signings in a day, several days in a row. So along the way, I lost all these little things that I had going for me, making me personally grow, which allowed my business to grow. And so when I realized that in conference. And when I realized, I was like, oh my God. Like, when did I lose myself? When did I lose who I was becoming, who I wanted to become? I kind of was working towards this person that I wanted to become in this business that I wanted to create. But then I stopped doing all those little things. This is what I've started doing since I came back from conference, and it completely has shifted my mindset and my perspective. See, mindset is very important in order for you to grow and to be successful. And the definition of successful is very different to everyone. The things that you tell yourself, the things that you tell the people, the things that you think, the things that you say and you write and you constantly listen to and you watch affect the person you are in your business. And it is absolutely mind-blowing when you realize that. But once you start feeding your brain with books, once you start listening to calming music or worship music or inspirational music, your perspective and your mindset shifts. I started following so many realtors and lenders on Instagram, and I see how they constantly post close deal, signed, sold. And I'm like, there's all this business going around. Like, there is business, and that inspired me. That inspired me to want to be better and to really go out there and network with all these amazing business owners. You want to make sure that you're positive, and I know that it's hard to be positive all the time. I know that. Trust me, I'm not positive all the time. I have depression and anxiety, and it is hard. It's rough out here. But you have to be it took me a very long time to understand that you have to be willing to work for it. Just like we work for anything else, you have to put in the work. Why not put in the work to being happy and feeling joy and being just better than you were? You have to put in the work. So for September, some of my goals, my personal goals: Bible reading 3 books a month, and then health goals: work out 5 days a week, meditate 5 days a week. And then my work goals is I want to have one new client this month. I have a total of 12 clients currently. 12 clients whom I get business. I do have 4 to 5 really strong clients where give me a lot of business, and then I have the rest give me like business here and there. And for my financial goals, I am going to start my Roth IRA. I was looking into traditional IRA and the Roth IRA yesterday, and I am leaning towards maxing out my Roth IRA. I think I'm going to start both of them though, a traditional and a Roth, but I'm going to start a Roth IRA first. And then another financial goal is save $1,000 this month. And those are my goals for this month. What do I want to do different this month? So this month I've set myself a routine, which is what I was doing back when I started my business. I had this morning routine, and I had this routine throughout my day, and was really making me feel positive and good about myself. And so I've set this routine, and this is what I'm going to start doing different. So in the morning, I try to wake up 5:30 in the morning. I want to wake up more at 5 than 5:30. But in the morning, I do a little workout or yoga, and then I throw in a meditation in there. Once I do that, I go into reading my Bible for about 30 to 45 minutes, and then I take a shower, get ready for the day, and make breakfast. By 8 a.m., I have to be dressed, ready to work. That is like the routine that I've set for myself. And to be honest, it just feels so great. At 8 a.m., I start my day. I either come into my office and I work from my office, whether it is bookkeeping, invoicing, any administrative stuff, filming a YouTube video, or I head on out and I take signings. Try to stick to a routine that is going to help you for your mind, something for your soul, something for your body, something for your heart. And guys, you are going to be feeling so much joyful. You have to be mindful of joyful. It doesn't just happen. And do something for me. I've been reading right before going to bed. I've been trying to visit my parents more and help my little sister with homework. Be more mindful, because at the end of the day, I need to fill my cup. I need to fill up my cup with my family and time for me. I've been painting. I started painting again. If you don't follow me on Instagram, follow me, guys, because I painted something so beautiful, and it's crazy. And it's just the little things, guys, the little things. So what are the things that are going to set up my business for success? What are the things that I do for my business? Every single first of the month, I work on the bookkeeping. I go through all the receipts, input them on Notary Gadget, and then I scan those receipts, add them into my binder. I will work on a budget. I'm still not completely set on a budget. Budget for me is really hard, to be honest. So for budgeting, I don't really set numbers. I go off of percentages. So what I do is I do a breakdown. I have 50% going into business, and then 50% is paid for me personally. And from that 50%, 20% goes into savings, and then 20% of my business goes into business savings to pay taxes. And when I pay myself, I use a payroll system. The payroll system that I've been using, which has been really good so far, is Square. I'll leave a link though. And that's what I use to pay myself. It deducts taxes for me and it pays quarterly taxes for me. And that's the things that I work on. I do administrative task, and then I go through all of my invoices for example, right now it's September 1st. I'm going to go through my invoices from July and before to see what it is that they haven't paid me and resend them those invoices, because you'd be surprised how many invoices just get missed, especially if you have a lot going to the same place, and you want to make sure you get paid for the work that you did. So I do that too. Again, I just spruce up the place, reorganize, re-clean, reset new goals, have my new calendars. I'm adding more to my vision board, so maybe that can be another video. But yeah, those are a couple of the things that I do. I pay my notaries usually on the 15th and the 30th of the month because I have a signing service. And then I just go through inventory, make sure I have, like right now I only have one cartridge left of toner that is brand new. So I'm gonna order 2 extra toners. I just like always having extra. I do have 2 cases of paper, so I should be good there. I don't really print that much. 80% of my work is printed for me, so I don't spend that much money on printing supplies. I feel like I talked too much already. So I wanted to make this like a happy, fun video. So I hope you guys like this video. I don't think it went the way that I expected it to go. I didn't expect to talk about mindfulness a lot, but it's just really been on my heart. And if I can help someone struggling like I was struggling through like this slow period and like really shaming myself, then I'm gonna be happy if I can help someone. Like at the end of the day, this is why I do these videos, because I really want to help inspire someone to open their business, go chase your dreams, budget and take control of your finances, or become a notary signing agent, or just feel inspired to spruce up your place and decorate. Whatever the case may be, I just really want to help, and I hope that this video was helpful. Leave all the links down below and go ahead and check out my Instagram and my TikTok. I have so many resources that I add every single day, links. I do have highlights with a lot of links and stuff. I do have a like to know it too if you want to shop my outfits, or any of the items in my office are also on like to know it, so go ahead and check it out. Thank you guys very much for coming along with me today, and I hope to see you next time. Bye guys.